Hello, thank you for joining me for another beer review then. Today we've got a beer from Vault City and this is their Blueberry Maple Sour. I assume it's a fruited sour. And this is coming in at 6.6% ABV. These guys are out of Edinburgh in Scotland. And this one is actually part of the Tesco range. It's been out a while. But I went ahead and purchased a few supermarket beers about 3.5 weeks ago, something like that. It was the beginning of the school holidays, sort of first or second weekend of the school holidays. So yeah, the back end of July. So what we're the 18th of August on recording. So Untapped seems to be down, so I'm going to have to read from the actual can itself. So blueberry maple stacked with flavour. So get ready for a silky smooth, vegan friendly beer with lashings of fresh and vibrant Scottish blueberries cut through decadent layers of maple. The sweetness from the rich, locally sourced raspberries is perfectly balanced with the tartness of our base beer and rounded off with a sweet maple finish to create something that is delightfully moreish. The ingredients then are malted barley, wheat, oats, blueberry, maple, hops and yeast. Does it elaborate any more on that? Not really. Shake to wake. I'm not going to shake it, I'm going to roll it. Or I'll turn it upside down, I'll give it a bit of a rolling action. Rolling action. And that'll do. I'm not going to shake it. So, not doing it, sorry. So, purchased, I say about 3 weeks ago. This has got a best before date of the 21st of June of 2024, so a real long kind of shelf life on this one. But yeah, if you've not had any of these beers from not just the supermarket one like this, but any other their beers, and you like sours, then kind of where have you been? It's one of them sort of deals, really. Some really playful, fun beers they do produce, pretty out there. As I say, recently I was at London Craft Beer Festival, and their bar was probably the longest queue of out all the breweries at the festival. Crazy. They put some specials on, depending what session you were on, like in the afternoon it was 2 PM. They put 2 specials on with like an hour. It's all gone, just gone. So these guys, hashtag proper glassware, by the way. They've got a massive following for sure. I mean, not being funny, compared to some of the other beers I've reviewed from them, this looks quite tame. Body-wise, looks a bit thin, but we'll reserve judgment. We haven't tried it yet. I don't want to knock it before I've tried it. But yeah, that's for Vault City. This is quite a thin-looking beer. If you've had Vault City beers before, you'll kind of know what I'm on about. Anyway, so colour-wise, what we've got there. It's kind of almost like a cranberry, dark cranberry, if you like. It's got a one-finger head despite that. Sometimes the head can be tinged to the actual colour of the beer, especially with these guys. But yeah, overall, yeah, there's a few kind of floaty things around, but I've had some real kind of chunky monkeys in the beer of these guys, which is perfectly, normal. Just for the sheer amount of ingredients they put in. Anyway, enough waffle. Let's get on to the aroma. So yeah, it's quite sweet. You are getting the maple. Actually, it's actually pulling through. Now it says maple. It doesn't state what kind of maple, whether it's maple extract or we know the blueberries are for sure. But it doesn't state it's maple flavourings or anything like that, or syrup. Not syrup, but you know what I mean. Extract is the word I'm looking for. But yeah, it's full on. I've just got to do something here. Sorry. It's really, really warm. It's very, very warm. Multitasking here. So, starting the live stream intro and doing a beer review at the same time. So yeah, so blueberries, maple over blueberries is what I'm getting. Smells nice. Give it a try. 5 minutes in. Sorry. Oh, Tesco's beer as well. I can't remember how much a can it was. £3. Very drinkable, approachable sour. No hint of ABV. To me, it's not too overkill sour. Depends where your palates are with sours as well. To me, this is safe. It's not overkill. It's not balsamic vinegar kind of levels. It's subtle. The fruit helps, of course. It pads that down a little bit. So on the aroma, it was more maple than blueberry. It's switched around on the flavour. It's more blueberry and then maple underneath. So blueberry atop of maple. There's almost like a savoury edge to it as well, almost like a pastry crust. It's almost like a maple and blueberry crumble kind of feel. There's a slight sweetness there. You're going to get that from the, for obviously the maple and the blueberry, the natural kind of sweetness. Is there any other kind of information? So they must have used a hell of a lot in this to maintain that kind of sweetness. If it's not overly sweet, but it's sweet. But yeah. So body wise, it's a medium, approaching just past the mid-medium kind of mark for the body. Again, for the brewery or what they produce in the past, the bodies tend to be the upper end of a medium, lower end of a full, in my experience, or mid-range full in some cases, especially crazy big stout things. So this is kind of more middle of the road. Then you kind of expect it to be, being in a supermarket. You want it a bit more approachable. But yeah, if you like this and you've had it in Tesco's, go onto their website or just go and shop online and try some of their other crazy stuff. And then you'll know what I'm on about. But this one, yeah, pretty damn good. So I'll definitely buy this again for sure. As I say, it's in supermarket of Tesco's here in the UK. It's around about £3 a can, £3.50. I'm not too sure, something in that kind of ballpark. But yeah, really nice to try. They are one brewery I do look out for when I actually rarely do go into Tesco's, big Tesco's supermarket. I always think, oh, if there's any Vault City around, pick them up. So yeah, let me know if you've had anything from them before. Let me know if you've had this one before. Tell me what you think down below. I'm always interested to hear your views on anything I review. And yeah, check out, there's information down below about the brewery. Thank you for watching. You'll take care. See you on the next one.